When did you realize your dream job was actually a nightmare? I was 24 when Brightstar Analytics hired me as their junior data researcher. The salary was double what my college friends were making. The office had a rooftop garden and free gourmet meals, and my boss Quincy personally flew me out for the interview. During the tour, employees smiled and waved like they were genuinely happy. The break room had a juice bar, massage chairs, and a meditation room with actual monks. "We're not just a company," Quincy explained, his perfect teeth gleaming. "We're a family that changes lives through data. We help people make better decisions about their health, relationships, and finances." I believed him completely. The first red flag should have been the contract. 47 pages of legal jargon that I signed without reading. I was too excited about the signing bonus to care. The second red flag was the mandatory wellness app that tracked my location, sleep patterns, heart rate, and even my voice stress levels during phone calls. "It's for your health optimization," HR explained with the same practiced smile. Brightstar cares about whole person wellness. We want to make sure you're thriving in all areas of life. The third red flag was how they paid off my student loans within a week. When I called the loan company to verify, they said Brightstar had purchased my debt entirely. "We believe in investing in our family members," Quincy said when I thanked him. "Now you can focus completely on your work without financial stress." For 3 months, everything was perfect. My luxury apartment was fully paid for, I had a company car, and my work seemed meaningful. I analyzed consumer behavior patterns to help companies better serve their customers. Simple spreadsheets showing age demographics, shopping preferences, basic lifestyle data. I thought I was part of something revolutionary. My cubicle neighbor Orion had been there for 2 years and seemed to love it. "Best job I've ever had," he'd say during our lunch breaks. "They really care about employee satisfaction here." But I started noticing small things. Orion would sometimes stare blankly at his screen for hours, clicking through files with a glazed expression. When I asked what he was working on, he'd blink like he was waking up and say, "Just the usual consumer insights." Then I noticed something strange in my datasets. The files contained personal information that seemed too detailed for basic consumer research. Credit scores, medical records, therapy session notes, even private text messages between spouses. When I asked Quincy about it during our weekly check-in, he smiled that perfect smile. "Client confidentiality prevents me from discussing data sources," he said smoothly. "Our data collection methods are proprietary. Just focus on finding the behavioral patterns. That's what you're brilliant at." He had this way of making criticism feel like praise. I pushed the concerns aside and focused on the work, but I couldn't stop looking at the files. Late one evening, working overtime on a rush project, I recognized a name in the data: my college roommate, Daphne. The file contained her antidepressant prescriptions, detailed notes from her therapy sessions about her recent breakup, her search history showing searches about self-harm, and even screenshots of her private Instagram messages where she talked about feeling suicidal. My hands started shaking. I searched for my own name in the system and found everything. My mother's cancer diagnosis that I'd never told anyone at work, transcripts of my therapy sessions from high school, my dating app conversations, even photos taken through my laptop camera showing me crying in my apartment after particularly hard days. The file labeled me as high manipulation potential, with detailed notes about my emotional triggers. That's when I discovered the truth about what Brightstar really did. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.